What's good, YouTube? It's your boy EazyDubsTv, and I'm back at it with another banger. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 15K, and you can see it right there in that top left corner, man. We're getting closer and closer, so please, since I know you rocking with this content, make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any other content here on the channel, and smash that like button. But be on the lookout tonight, because I might pop off a YouTube stream, because we're only 18 subs away from hitting our goal of 15K, and I want to be able to celebrate that with y'all. But today, I have for y'all a 6-1 guard build. And as you can see from the gameplay, I did actually make this build. And I know if you're an EazyDubsTv veteran on the channel, you're going to say, Dubs, you don't never rock 6-1 builds. I don't. But I got tired of, being 6'7" and it still put me at the shooting guard when I play with randoms or anything like that. And I wanted to give myself a new challenge. And it has brought like a new breath of fresh air to everything that I'm doing in 2K. Being on this guard build, and it's hella fun and it's hella crazy. Make sure you stay locked in, because you don't want to make the build any type of wrong, because this did take me a long time to lab. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go point guard, hand we're gonna go right, jersey number we're gonna go with 14, because you already know that's the lucky number. Height we're gonna go with 6'1", weight we're going with 169, and then wingspan we're gonna go with 6'7", and then body shape I went with slight, but you can go with anything you would like. Close shot, we're going to a 55. Driving layup, we're gonna go up to a 74. Driving dunk, we're gonna go to an 86. And then we're gonna leave everything else in finishing alone. Mid-range, we're going up to a 77. Three-pointer, we're going up to a 92. Free throw, we're gonna bring up to a 72. Pass accuracy, we're gonna bring up to a 79. Ball handle, we're gonna bring up to a 92. And then speed of ball, we're gonna bring up to a 79. Interior defense, we're gonna leave alone. Your perimeter defense, you're gonna get an 84. Steal, we're gonna bring up to a 90. And then we're gonna leave everything else in here alone. Speed, you're gonna go up to an 80. Your acceleration, you're gonna max out at a 95. Vertical, you're gonna bring up to a 75, and then the rest is gonna go into stam. And you should have a 97. So you should have 17 finishing, 23 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 21 defense. Now, why I made this build the way I did, it takes a lot to lab these 6-1s. Yes, you can make an offensive heavy 6-1, but then you'll have no defense at all. And if you guys know me, I can't be rocking a build with nothing on defense. I just can't. Like, my brain is already trying to readjust to me being 6'1", let alone having no defense. No, I'm not doing that. So we got an 86 driving dunks. Of course, as you know, you still get your gold limitless takeoff, and you get the pro contact dunks. I wanted to have an 80 driving layup, but I had to sacrifice something to go ahead and get the defense up, so I sacrificed in the layup. I don't take too many layups anyways, and when I do take layups, gold giant slayer is going to be enough. I just wish I had it on Hall of Fame, because you will notice the difference, especially being this small, with having Hall of Fame giant slayer and those different layup packages. But the majority of the time, even though my other builds have 80 driving layup, I end up taking a lot more dunks than I ever do layups. So that was my mindset with the finishing. Shooting, of course, you need that 92, so that way you can get your gold limitless range, and you get gold agent 3s at 89. Now, me personally, I don't really like silver limitless too much. It does work. I have it on my 6'7", but gold limitless is nice. I've had it on my very first build since the beginning of the year, and I fell in love with gold limitless, so of course I had to have it. And with you being so small, you're going to be able to maximize, of course, the space on the floor. So you want to have gold limitless range, so it's important that you have that 92. And then we have a 72 free throw. You really only need a 60 to be able to green consistently, but 72 is going to be a nice little sweet spot. 79 pass accuracy. The only reason why we went with 79 instead of like a 75 is because you get that one more playmaking badge. So we got 79 there. That way you can still get your LeBron James passing style as well. We went 92 on the ball handle. Now, I know this may be a controversial thing. A lot of people are like, you're 6'1". This is an L build. Why don't you get Hall of Fame unpluckable? And then you can get Hall of Fame clamp breaker. Well, for one, clamp breaker is nice when you're trying to attack the rack as like a slasher, because it gives you those blow by animations. But I'm 6'1". Like, I'm going to be able to get past you with my speed alone. I don't need to have Hall of Fame clamp breaker. And then when it comes to unpluckable, I honestly feel like a lot of people are wasting their time with that. Yes, Hall of Fame glove still does work, but you're going to be going against people who know how to play defense when they have Hall of Fame glove. And even then you might still get ripped. So sacrificing your defense or sacrificing more finishing just to have Hall of Fame unpluckable, when truth be told, not too many people are spamming anyways, and when they are, once again, you have a 95 acceleration. You should not be thinking about dribbling in someone's face. You should be thinking about creating space. Bars. I'm trademarking that, so don't use it. But no, 92 ball handle is going to be perfect, because then now that gives you access to the Curry slide, as you guys seen in the clips earlier. And that's going to give you access to, you know, Hall of Fame hyperdrive, which you can't go wrong with. 79 speed with ball is just to get that extra, you know, badge point. 75 is really the threshold that you want to make sure you always hit, so that way you can at least get the Jordan dribble style. Now, this is the difference between mine and other people's 6'1s. I have an 84. Yes, it's not an 86, but I do not plan on rocking silver clamps or gold challenger, because those are in my tier 3s. I'll be perfectly fine with an 84, and I'll be able to keep up. There's a lot of builds that don't even have it, or they have like a 79. 84 is good. Then I have a 90 still on this build. Yes, it's not 99, but I don't plan on trying to pluck everybody loose. Steals are not what they used to be. And this is coming from a person who does have a build with Hall of Fame glove. It is not what it used to be. When I'm on this build, I plan on literally being able to stay in front of my man for the most part. And if need be and I have to switch off and I'm in the corner, I have gold interceptor with that 90 still, because without it, you don't have gold interceptor. So if you really want to play around, you can knock this still down to an 85 if you don't care too much for the gold interceptor. You can take those points and put them in somewhere else. But me, I felt like this was a perfect balance, having silver glove and gold interceptor, so I'm not going to just be a liability on defense. And then the thing that really truly makes this build, 80 speed is going to be perfect. Just about everyone's rocking 80 speed. You're going to be able to still get up the court pretty fast. 95 acceleration is what sets this build apart. In the clips that you guys seen, I only had a 90 acceleration there, and I am torching people with a 90 acceleration. The difference between 90 and 95 is huge, and one thing that I realized at 2K this year, especially when it comes to physicals, you can feel the difference when you're talking about a 5 attribute point like difference. So for example, the difference between like a 95 and a 90 is gonna feel light or night and day. The difference between an 80 to an 85 is gonna be night and day. Why do you think it costs so many points when you end up trying to go from like 75 to 82? If these physicals didn't matter and going up those few points didn't matter, then it wouldn't take so much of your overall bar right there on the right hand side. So with that being said, please, 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 you can get away with a 90 acceleration. That's still pretty good too, and then you could take those points and use it somewhere else. But I want to go all out, and from what I hear from everybody in the pro-am community, the difference between 90 and 95 is huge, so I didn't want to risk it, so I went with 95 XL. And then I have a 75 vertical, so that way I still get my pro contact dunks. And then I have a 97 stam, which is really, really good. Takeovers, you get shot creating, sharp, playmaking, and lock. And if you made the build correctly, you should get shades of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, I hope I'm saying that right, Darius Garland, Damian Lillard for a 3-point shot creator. Now I'm going to swing on over to my build, and I'm going to show you guys what I did with my extra badge points. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys the version of this build over on current gen. Now what I did with my extra badge points, because I have 6 extra badge points, I don't have the extra core slots, so that's an L on my behalf. But with my badge points, I went ahead and now my build has 17 finishing, which is the normal one, 25 shooting instead of the 23. Then I have 26 playmaking instead of the 23, so there goes 5 badge points, and then I use 1 more badge point in the defense for a grand total of 17, 25, 26, and 22, which is a combined total. Let me go ahead and do some mental math. We got 20, 40, 60, 71, 73 plus the 17, so a total of 90 badges, which you really can't complain. And as you can see, I have an attribute upgrade. I need to finish upgrading this build somewhere, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Drop that in there. And these are stats for right now. As you can see, I just unlocked the Curry slide literally last night. But yeah, this is pretty much the build for you guys. Now I'm gonna swing on over to current gen, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that build would look like over there. So just give me 1 second. We're over here on current gen. It's the same breakdown as far as the mindset of the build goes, so I'm not gonna waste your time doing that. We're just gonna go straight into the build and how to make it, okay? Position, we're gonna go point guard. Hand, we're gonna go right. Jersey number, we always take the time to change that to whatever your lucky number is. But for me, it's gonna be 14. Height, we're gonna go 6'1". Weight, we're going 169. Wingspan, we're gonna go 6'7". Body shape, we're gonna go slight. Close shot, we're gonna bring up actually only up to a 52, so we get that one finishing badge. Driving layup, we're gonna bring up to a 74. So now we're at 8. Driving dunk, we're gonna bring up to an 86. 3-pointer, we're gonna bring up to a 92. And then we're not gonna touch the mid-range. We'll come back to shooting later. Pass accuracy doesn't really matter as much on current gen because you don't get the passing styles, but we're gonna just bring it up to a 75. Ball handle, we're gonna bring up to a 92. And then we're gonna bring this up to a 79. Actually, bring up your pass accuracy to a 79 as well. So you get 22 playmaking. Perimeter defense, we're gonna bring up to an 84. Steal, we're gonna bring up to a 90. And then acceleration, we're gonna max out at a 95, which is gonna bring your speed up to an 80. Put some points in the vert, bring that up to 75 so you get your contacts. Bring this up to a 97, and then you're gonna have a few points left over. Now, if this was me, what I would do is I'd just bring this up to a 99 and then bring the rest in the free throw. So you should have a 73 free throw, 99 stamp. So the build should look like this over here on current. You'll have 16 finishing, 23 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 20 defense. And then your takes, you get shot creating, sharp, playmaking, and lock. It doesn't really matter because you know Mamba mentality. If you made the build correctly, you should get a 3-point shot creator with the same shades of everything that it was on current gen. Ooh, except instead of Damian Lillard, they compare it to De'Aaron Fox, but that really doesn't matter. But hey, if you found the video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me if you're new. Smash the like button. Let's try to get the video up to at least 20 likes. I know we can do it. You always got my back, and you know that I got yours. And make sure that you have on post notifications so you don't miss out on any other content, and you stay locked in for the stream later on tonight when we're gonna hit 15K. Because until later on tonight, y'all, where you can definitely catch me in a live stream, it's been your boy EazyDubsTv, and you know I love y'all, man. I know y'all love me, so y'all be easy, man. Peace.